Hello, everybody. Dorothy Morgan here, longtime professional astrologer. You can find me, DorothyMorganAstrologer.com. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to talk about the astrology for April 21st. Yes, the 21st it is. We'll do some astrology dice, and we'll also do these cards. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen with you. All right, that's not what I want. That's the Zoom page. There we go. All right, we have, you know, I love working with declinations, gives us an added measurement, but that's too much astrology. So let's just tell you what this represents today. Moon in Capricorn, out of bounds. Moon, emotion, feelings. Capricorn, am I secure? Do I feel secure? Am I in charge of myself? Am I in charge of my emotions? Now, people think that the moon in Capricorn is cold and unfeeling, and that is the last thing that it is, because the earth sign of Capricorn is a yin sign. It is a receptive sign. It's feminine, right? So unlike what some people believe, that moon in Capricorn is quite feeling. It's just on the outside. I have moon in Capricorn. There is a bit of a shell, but I mean, I can cry at a commercial. So not that I watch much TV anymore because it's been a while, but there's deep emotions when that moon is in Capricorn. And so don't be surprised if you have a lot more feelings today and things just seem a bit stirred up, but you're not sure why. All right. The moon today is making an applying aspect to Uranus. Let me see when that actually becomes exact. The applying aspects is not till 11 p.m. this evening, Eastern Daylight Time. The applying aspects, so we'll be feeling it all day. And so applying aspects are, and when we get to the exact aspect, that's the apex of the feeling. And since the moon moves the quickest of all the planets and luminaries we use, that you're going to be feeling this all day. So feeling like what? Feeling like what? So let's give you some more keywords for the moon in Capricorn. Do I feel secure? Am I emotionally solid? If I'm not feeling emotionally solid and there are unexpected emotions bubbling to the surface, and that would be the trine aspect, the applying aspect that's coming to Uranus, then I want you to find your way, your thing that stabilizes you and brings you back to that present moment. That's going to be very important for you to do today. Whomever this is resonating for, right? Because it might not resonate for everybody. And because that moon out of bounds, that's this measurement over here. And again, in the sign of Capricorn, making that applying aspect to Uranus. So we're feeling very sensitive. There are also no fire signs in here today. There are no planets in fire signs. We do not use the ascendant in the midheaven when I do reports like this, because everybody is somewhere else on the planet. So the ascendant in midheaven, it does not match for everybody. So I don't talk about that in these forecasts or the house placements. So that being said, we only have one planet that is in the masculine, outgoing yang sign, right? And that's Saturn in Aquarius. That's the only thing we have that's outgoing. So the energy of today feels more receptive because all of the planets that are in earth and water are yin and receptive energy, feminine, receptive. Be aware that you may be feeling more than you usually do. There we go. Let's put all the words in the sentence that I'm thinking. You're going to feel more than you usually do. And so that is what I want us to focus on for today. All right. The new moon eclipse is April 30th. That video is out. I will attach it to the end, or you can just come and subscribe to the page and you can go look at all the videos. We're going to do the Astrodice now. So what do we got? We have Saturn in Aquarius in the second house. Now, you know, this doesn't always match up with the astrology, but we do have Saturn in Aquarius these days. And so if you have a thought and a question, and it's like, you know, all you have to do too is just say, oh, all right, Spirit, what do you want me to know? And I roll the dice. So Saturn Aquarius in the second house. So Saturn, we're going to go back to the chart because I actually should show some of that because it does give us a lot of insight by looking at the chart. Here is Saturn in Aquarius. It is making a 90-degree angle to both lunar nodes, right? It's at the midpoint, it's called, to the north node and the south node. And the second house rules Taurus. So the north node is in Taurus. So what this is telling me, I'm going to stop my share again. What this is telling me is, what does Spirit want us to know? It is like wanting us to pay attention to our finances. Saturn is about stability. It rules Capricorn. Everything, boy, everything's interconnected today. So it rules stability in the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is the stability. However, I need to break away from, I need to create freedom from the old ways of doing things. And this is some of the energy of what the eclipse will be, the new moon eclipse. I talk about that, so check it out. But this Saturn in Aquarius in the second house, the question, whatever your question is, it's like saying, well, what is it that you value? Take what you value and find, expand on it, find a new way to use it. Don't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result, right? Saturn doing the same thing. We want a different result. That's the Aquarius, creates freedom in the second house, which is Taurus's energy, what I love, what I value, and especially around how I use my skills and talents to earn money, things like that. All right. Oh, boy, there's some heavy, it's heavy, but it's not. It's giving us direction. It's telling us between the astrology and the Astrodice, we are receptive today. Pay attention to what you receive. If you're feeling anxiety and stress around a certain item, find, or thing or person, find what is your stability, the one thing you can always go to that at least gets you back to the present moment so you can feel okay. We have to bring it back to the present moment to feel okay. I know anxiety is out of control sometimes. We've all had it. I'm going to do the cards. Flowing rivers on the bottom. Let's talk about that. And then I'll shuffle a little bit more. While I'm shuffling, go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you like. And please don't forget to share this with your groups, the groups you love and the groups you're part of, because that helps keep me going here on YouTube. So thank you so much for that. And flowing river, very feminine, very energetic. And again, just like the heavy duty water and earth energy that we have in the today's chart, flowing and allowing things to come to you, trusting your intuition. And now I'm going to pick one for real. That one was just on the bottom. Sometimes I like to look at the bottom. Ancient forests comes up. And so a lot of fairy energy in here if you're getting it, if you're into the fairies. However, the ancient forest, again, to me, this is an opportunity for you to spend time in nature, connect with nature spirits. And, not everybody finds going out into nature grounding. I mean, I personally do. I can't wait to get out there. I'll be done about 2:00 this afternoon. Hopefully the weather stays. It's been so cold. There's been ice on things every morning for the last couple of days. So I'm looking forward to getting out into the woods. Too windy yesterday too. Trees were coming down. It was so windy. Ancient forest. Find your grounding. Find your earthing, whatever that is for you, even if it's just going and, working with your houseplants, right? It wants us to find a way to stay very grounded, because today, again, because of all of the earth and water planets in those earth and water signs, we are very much need to be grounded so we're able to listen and receive what's going on in our world. I'm going to leave us with that, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a couple of fun things, recordings this afternoon. Actually, this morning, one with my colleague, Sue Coffin. We talk about Mercury Retrograde. That will be up in a few days. And I'm going to put up as one of the daily posts. And then I'll do another thing. Some of you know Nancy Jean at Nancy Jean's Garden on YouTube here. So her and I are going to talk about the eclipses and Mercury retrograde as well. So I've got two different people, two different insights. Me, it'll be fun, and they'll all be put up, and I'll get the links in when they're ready. All right. Thank you, everybody. Blessings and namaste.